Yo, so what's up? Basically, I'm going to make another tea ranking video where, I don't know if you've seen the first one, but it was kind of low quality and I wasn't really too happy with it, so I'm going to rank some more tea and I might refilm the first one another time, but I'm using my GoPro for this and basically hopefully the quality is a little better on this video anyway. So, first tea we got here is by Twinings, or well, they're all by Twinings actually, and this is an uplift, and I don't know if you can see it, it says raspberry, rose hip, and guarana. So I've actually tried all of these ones already, so it's not going to be my first reaction to them, but I'm still going to rank them according to what I like. Okay, so my first initial thought with this is it doesn't really taste much like raspberry, but you do get some kind of berry flavour in there, although it's not one of those overpowering raspberry flavours. Rose hip is, I think it's a fruit or a flower, I think just before the rose starts to bloom, it's the little blossom of the rose. So it actually doesn't taste like rose. It is kind of fruity. It does taste like berry, but it's got a very well balanced flavour with a little kick of guarana in there. It's not bad at all. It's also not that great because I'm not a big fan of berries. So I'd probably put that at like around a 6 out of 10. And probably in a C or a B tier, just because I'm not really a fan of that one that much. I mean, you can drink it, but it's not something you'd go to as your first choice if someone offered you a drink. So the next one is Refresh, and it says green tea, apple, watermelon and matcha, and this one's actually very sweet. Like, I know just because I've tried it before. Very sweet. All you can taste is watermelon, and then you get a little kick of apple. It doesn't taste anything like green tea, but if you like watermelon flavored things, this tastes very watermelon like. So it's that very fake watermelon flavour, and it has a little kick of apple in there, but mostly watermelon. So this, I could see a lot of people liking this one because it actually tastes good, almost like those watermelon lollipops, the Chupa Chups. So I'll give that about an 8 or a 9 out of 10 because I really enjoy that one, and I'll put that in A tier, just because it's not my favourite, and if you drink too much of it you actually get sick of it before you even finish the whole cup. Like, you might get about 3/4 of the way there and it's just too sickening because it's too much watermelon. But in small sips it's actually pretty good. So the next is just a cold water infusion. But I actually use warm water for all of these instead of cold water, just because I don't like cold tea. Unless it's iced tea, which would take too long to just put them all in the fridge and make them cool down. So I have blueberry, apple, and blackcurrant. Now, if you know me, I don't like blackcurrant flavoured things, except for Ribena. And this tea, honestly, I'll try it. You don't taste any apple or any blueberry in there. It's just all blackcurrant. So that one of my least favourite ones I have. I barely drink that because I'm not really a fan of it. I actually prefer this one over that one. So This, I would give that a 5 out of 10, and that's definitely going in a C tier, just because I don't like that. It's personal taste. I don't like blackcurrant. Yeah, and the last one. Well, not last one, sorry. I've only got 4 here, but I have a bunch more I'll rank straight after this. So this is lemon, orange, and ginger. And I also not really a fan of lemon flavored things, or orange flavored things, but I do love ginger, so can't really remember what this tastes like. No. That's just all lemon, okay, so you don't taste any orange or any ginger in there, it's just all lemon. Which, if you want a nice lemon drink to taste, like something refreshing, that one's good. If you like lemon flavored things, which I don't, so I'll give that a 5 out of 10, because out of the blackcurrant and lemon, I hate them equally as much. And definitely a C tier, because I don't like that. Well, I don't hate it, I mean, I just wouldn't drink it unless it was like a really hot day and you want something to kind of refresh you. Then that's where this is good, because it says cold water infusion, so maybe it's just better with cold water, especially lemon flavour. I'd assume it'd be like lemonade or something like that. So that's basically those ones. And I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll come back with the next bunch of tea I'll rank. Alright, cool. Is it working? Alright, so we're back. 4 new flavours with 2 different brands. I think these are both Red Seal. As you can see here. Red Seal. And then another 2 Twinings. 1-0. So I'll start with this one, because I'm going from my left to right. Even instead of going from right to left, I'm going from my left. So as you know, I don't like lemon flavors that much, but this one has lime in it, and it's more like an artificial lime flavor, but I don't mind lime. I actually like the lime flavor. This is more like pine lime, a little bit more tropical. And this one's quite nice actually. It is refreshing. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of being on a beach somewhere tropical. Maybe pina colada or something. It's pretty good. But at the same time, you do still have that very citrusy flavor. It's very fake and artificial tasting. It's not the best out there, but it's not bad. So I would give that maybe a 7 or an 8. Yeah, probably I'll go 7, just because I don't want to score it too high, because it's not the best. But same time, very nice lime flavor. If you like lime, it's good. You don't really taste the lemon in there, unlike the other tea. So the next, this is actually one of my favorite, and it was the one that surprised me the most out of all the tea I have. This one really, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. So it's called Twinings Defense, and it's green tea, ginger, citrus, and coneflower, or purple coneflower. And the thing I get the most with this tea here is it actually tastes like mango. So it doesn't have any mango in it, in the ingredients. It just tastes like mango, which is what surprised me the most. Because mango is my favorite flavor, well, for fruit. One of my favourite fruits is mango. And this is like, I've never tasted any tea that tastes like mango before, except for this. So it's got no mango in it, but if you want something that tastes like mango, go for this. So I'll give this no, I'm going to say 10 out of 10, because that is, it's not my most favourite one I have, but it's like the second best tea that I have. And I drink this quite often. I'm definitely getting another box when I run out, because it's amazing, okay? So, definitely recommend the Twinings Defense. Really refreshing, really tropical tasting. It's tropical, tastes like mango. You don't taste any ginger, there's no flour taste to it. You don't taste the green tea or anything. Really enjoyable, something you could drink every day and never get sick of it. It's just that good. And this is Red Seal, the next one. Red Seal, raspberry and strawberry. Personally, I hate raspberry, but I like strawberry flavored things. And this does have a very strong raspberry flavor, but there is a redeeming quality to this, is the strawberry in it is quite prominent as well. So you can taste the strawberry, but you can also taste the raspberry. So it is a nice berry flavor, but it does come across as too sweet at the same time. It's very sweet, and it does taste a lot like raspberry and berry, but the strawberry is like the redeeming quality in this, okay? So, well, I'm not going to score it that high because I don't like raspberry. The raspberry kind of brings it down for me. But if they just had strawberry tea on its own, I would definitely score it a lot higher. So, that, I would give that a 7 out of 10 because it's not great, but I'll put that in B. Well, I'll go 7.5 actually. I'll go 7.5. And I'll put that in like a B tier. Because yeah, I'm not something I'm going to go out of my way to drink or buy. I probably won't get another box after I run out, just because I've got better tea I can drink. So this one is, I don't know if you know about this. This is the worst tea. Well, the second worst tea I have ever tasted in my life. Okay, so its digest is like whatever it's called, and it's got turmeric, orange, and star anise. Star anise is like a licorice flavor, and it's disgusting. Like when I say disgusting, I mean disgusting. Like, no, I'm gonna have to have a sip just so you can. I gotta taste them all, you know, but. In small sips, it's drinkable. Just barely drinkable in small sips. But after the first sip you have, you don't want any more. You're like, nah, that's enough. I don't really like this. And trust me, I've drank a whole cup of this before. When I first bought it, I felt sick for the whole night because it was disgusting. So this, I'm going to give this a 1 out of 10. And that's an F, as bad as you can get. But I did find a way to make this taste better. Was I squeezed some fresh lime in there. Or I'll put some slices of fresh lime. Or some slices of fresh lemon in there. And it'll definitely taste better when you cover up the taste. Or even if you want to mix, like, you want to mix 2 different teas together. You can do that just to make this more drinkable. But I don't recommend wasting your money on this. This should never be sold in the first place. It's disgusting. And whoever made this, I don't know what the F you were thinking. But that is nasty, okay? Why would you make that? You want to watch the world burn? Are you a devil? Like, why would you... forget about that. Don't buy it. And I'll just say, you can taste every ingredient in there though. You can taste the turmeric, the star anise, and the orange. When I bought it, I thought the orange would be the more prominent ingredient, which would kind of blend well with the star anise, because usually orange and star anise is quite a good combination in cooking, if you're cooking a lot of Asian cuisine and stuff. But this is just too licorice, and you do get a very bitter turmeric flavour, and it's not very pleasant when you're drinking it. So yeah, that's the best. And then probably these ones are about equal with each other, even though it depends on the occasion. Sometimes I might want to drink this on like a hot day. Sometimes I might want to drink this on a cold day, because this kind of comes across as sweet, a little bit warmer. This is a little bit more refreshing. Yeah, I still have another 4 more tea to rank, so I'm just going to pause the video here and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, and we're back again. Alright, cool. So the next 4 tea we have are another 2 twinings. Another 2 twinings, sorry. And we have T2. So first review I've done of T2, which I kind of avoided buying too many of these because they're really expensive and they're a huge rip-off, so I'll put that out there. T2 is a waste of money. So Twinings Glow. This was also very surprising to me. It's got strawberry, cucumber, green tea, and aloe vera. And like I was saying before, I really wanted a strawberry tasting tea that was mainly strawberry in flavour, and that's exactly what I got from this. This was really delicious. Tasted very much like strawberry. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically all you can taste. It's just strawberry. There's no green tea or aloe vera in there, but there is a little slight cucumber flavour. It's barely noticeable. It doesn't taste like disgusting or anything. It's just a really refreshing drink. It's actually not too sweet, which is good. You don't want something too sweet, especially when you're making a lot of berry flavoured stuff. This is very light, refreshing, and delicious. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10 because I really enjoy this. It's something I would definitely buy. If I ran out of this box, I would buy another box, and I just keep buying it because that's something I want in my cupboard all the time. And I actually do drink that quite often as well. So that's I'll put that an S, and a 10 out of 10, or maybe a 9.5. If I had to score them, it's not my favourite out of all my tea, but it's definitely top 5 best that I have. And the next one is Sleep Well, which has chamomile, orange blossom, and honey. So got 2 different flowers in it, orange blossom and chamomile. And the honey is usually very sweet in flavour. And in my previous video, I actually had a chamomile tea, but it was way too sweet because it had vanilla and honey in it. This fixes all the problems of the other chamomile tea. This is less sweet, more drinkable, and it doesn't come across as too overpowering with the flower taste or anything. So it definitely has a floral note to it. You can definitely taste flower, but it's very like light. It's a very light floral taste, and you do taste the honey as well. You get the first mouthful is like a little bit of chamomile, and then it's just honey. Straight after is honey. So it only lasts a few seconds, the flower taste, and then all you get is honey, and it's just a really nice, warm Yeah, that's how I describe it. Warm and slightly sweet, slightly floral or flowery tasting. But I really like that one actually. Like, for flower, for any teas with flour in it, I don't really like the floral taste. But this is something I would go back to drinking, and I also drink this quite a lot. So I'd give that an 8.5, just because I do like that. I really like this one a lot. Especially on a cold day when it's really cold, or when you're sick. This is the best thing to drink when you're sick or on a cold day. It just makes you feel so warm. And especially if you have like stomach pains or anything, if you've got like an upset stomach, this is really good for that. Just kind of settles everything. It's good before bed. This will help you sleep. It's just amazing. So that's probably why it's called Sleep Well, because it does really make you sleep well. And the next is T2, lemongrass and ginger. And I love both of these ingredients. Lemongrass and ginger are like two of my most favorite ingredients ever. But the problem with this is it just tastes like every other lemon and ginger tea. But it's expensive, and I hate the packaging. The box they put it in is very boring, very uncreative. It's like they didn't put much effort into designing the box. And for the price they're selling it at, you'd want a better box than that. Like, at least with this, they put in more effort with their box design. But this is just a yellow box. Like, but I get what they're trying to do. Keep it simple. Just for the price, you could buy other lemon and ginger tea that taste the exact same for cheaper. But with that said, they know what I like. I like lemon, grass, and ginger. And it's a tea that I like to drink. I enjoy drinking it. I would drink the whole cup. I'd get another cup and drink the second cup. I would drink that all year round because I definitely love the taste of that. And I would give that a 9 out of 10 just because I'm personally biased for lemongrass and ginger because I like those flavours. But I had to dock some points here with the packaging and the price, so a 9 out of 10. Otherwise it would have been higher, or even an 8.5, just because you can get other lemon and ginger tea that literally taste the exact same. So is it worth it? No, it's not worth buying this over the other flavors. But does it taste good? If you're only concerned about the flavor, then it's delicious. It's absolutely one of my favorite things to drink. So I do like that. The answer is drink it. Drink it, but don't waste your money on buying it. The next is T2 pumping pomegranate. So pomegranate tea is something that I actually like to drink. It's one of the first flavored teas I've ever bought was pomegranate, and pomegranate is a very underrated fruit. I think it's one of the best tasting fruits that exists. It's got a kind of like a berry flavour with slight cranberry note to it. It's a very unique flavour fruit, pomegranate. But once again, there is other brands of pomegranate you can buy that taste the exact same. This is overpriced, but we'll see how it tastes. Yeah, it's nice. There's like a very... It's not too sweet. That's what I like about this, is actually... There's a slight acidity in there. There's a slight tanginess or sourness to it that kind of takes away from the sweetness. So it's not overly sweet. And you can actually drink this without being like, oh, it's too sweet. And it is nice to drink. It's very warm. Like a warm kind of fruit, something on a cold day, once again. Unless you want to put it in the fridge and make it cold, then maybe you can drink it cold. It probably tastes better when it's cold. Well, it just depends on whatever occasion you're drinking it. But that is nice. I would usually say an 8.5, but I'm going to dock it points because it's overpriced. And it doesn't taste better than the other pomegranate tea I've had. So I'll give that about an 8. Yeah, and a B tier. So B tier, A tier. I'll put that in A tier or a high B, and this is going in S. Yeah, and I think that's all the tea that I got here. And from the last video I did, if you want to know what the best tea was in the last video, it was, I think it's Twinings brand, and it's the ginger and apple tea. So if you want to check that tea out in particular, like my most favourite tea of all time, it's the Twinings ginger and apple. That's the best you can get. And the second best one was the Tetley's passion fruit and hibiscus. So Tetley's was like kind of the underdog in this, where I didn't expect it to perform better than all the other brands, but Tetley's passion fruit and hibiscus was my second favourite. Number 1 was the ginger and apple by Twinings. And then I'd probably go top 5. I'd have to put that in my top 5, like maybe at number 5 exactly. Number 3, I would probably say it's the one that tastes like mango. And yeah, so I don't know. There you go. I don't know if it's going to help you knowing any of this information. It's just something I wanted to do for myself. I wanted to rank the teas. I don't think anyone's really going to pay attention to my opinion, or they don't really care, because everyone's got their own taste. Everyone's going to like different things. So I'll just say avoid buying the Star Anise tea, because that's disgusting. Anything else, you can kind of be your own judge for what you like, and maybe you like pomegranate more than chamomile. Maybe you like strawberry, maybe you like lemongrass more. You might be a little bit biased towards T2 brand because it's very girly. But yeah. Peace.